lingered a little bit longer. And it was a little bit more solid than I thought. It might be a little bit scattered, but instead it came through as a steady band, kept the temperatures down in the 60s. But now that the sun's breaking out, you can see the usual suspects getting the bright weather now. Nashville, Fitchburg, Adair, New Hampshire, and even some starting to get into Lawrence and Haverhill. Dew points came up today, too. A little sticky, a little bit of a frizz factor out there. And dew points now in the low 60s to around 60. And this will fuel the possibility of a couple of thunderstorms. By the way, the pollen dropped to moderate, too, from severe, so that was a big drop. You can see the pollen now in puddles instead of in the air. Mold spores remain on the low side. So wet weather, well, I think a lot of it is done for the day. Now we just look at these isolated to scattered storms coming out of Albany, New York that head eastbound. This wet weather is still holding on to Cape Cod, and it is still coming down in some spots. So we're not yet discounting it yet, but we have a steady rain in Chatham and in Barnstable and out through Falmouth too, and up into New Bedford. This is all good news too on the Cape. They have been dry as well. You can see the clearing very distinctly now north and west of the city. We should see some bright spots here in the city shortly. And the front that is triggering the thunderstorms across parts of upstate New York. Again, I'm not holding a lot of faith in getting these storms in here and everybody's seeing them, but it might be a neat thing to see out through Hudson, Framingham, Hopedale, and Worcester here later in the evening. I'm thinking when I say that between 6 and 8 o'clock. So tomorrow, a windy day, sunshine, temps in the 60s to near 70 degrees. It's not bad, but the pollen's back up and it kind of erases all the gains that we made today with the rain because it will be with low humidity and dry air. Speaking of, tomorrow about a 10% chance at a sprinkle, 30% chance with a front coming through, and then we're dry otherwise. So tonight, possible evening storm, clearing and drier in the 50s for overnight lows. Tomorrow, windy and dry, mostly sunny. Temps right around 70. Those winds 15 to 25 and gusty. 7-day forecast. The drops don't show up, but I might have a thunderstorm by next Tuesday. So yeah, overall, we're back into the drier pattern. And the weekend will feature a warm-up. Saturday's the cool day, not Sunday like it's labeled.